Hello, peeps. Put my wee microphone on, let's get going. Okay, did you know that time is not linear and we associate with what is happening with us now as confined to our experience in the present moment? And whilst your present moment affects what shows up in your reality now, it's actually more about what's happened to you in the past and what's about to happen to you in the future that's all mingling in and working together, that your timelines can shift and change by what you give attention to, but also by what you are dragging with you from your past into this present reality. And of course, you probably know this by now if you've been watching me for a little bit, that what happened to you in the past is actually affecting your present moment, not just through your beliefs, which beliefs affect your emotions affect your actions, and it's all tied in together, but also by what's showing up in your field of energy. That we associate your life as a line when actually it is a moment of simultaneous possible outcomes happening at once. And you can affect and change what shows up in your life by shifting your field of energy around you. This is mind-blowing stuff. So let me explain it. This is your timeline of your life. You will have had throughout your life emotional events that create an emotional charge within your nervous system that you are holding in your physical body. That's the first part. Now, these emotional events build up so that when you become an adult and you're trying to affect things in the present, it is the sum parts of all the things you've been through in the past affecting how you react right now. Now, if your past wasn't ideal and there are limiting beliefs or structures within your experience, these are going to limit what shows up in your present moment now, especially if they are contracted emotional experiences based on fear, guilt, shame, anger, sadness, whatever it may be. Now, whilst this appears linear, this is where it gets freaky madiki. It's actually simultaneous. Every event that's ever occurred in your life is now being held in your quantum field, your matrix. And the way to change what shows up in your future is, yes, by being very present in this present moment, because this present moment is where everything actually gets decided. So if you could be very calm and centered, optimistic, grateful, and appreciative in this present moment, you have the ability to then draw into your experience from outside of you better situations, more opportunities, because you're changing your set point. You're changing your vibration in this present moment. And another way to accelerate your outcomes, if you are stuck in this negative loop from your past, it is very hard to think and affirm your way into a positive reality now. And this is why I really struggle sometimes when I hear people say, just think it, just become it, just be it. Now, I used to be that person, that positive spirituality. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that, because if your nervous system is fired and wired for fear and contraction, that's what's going to show up. So what you do is you work on changing and shifting and healing your past experiences. This is why sometimes we've got to go back and release that emotional charge to truly leap forward. And sometimes people go, oh, I just want to go up and out. Well, you can do that. It takes a lot of grind and a lot of practice, or you can accelerate it by just getting rid of it altogether, getting rid of the memories and events in your energy field that are still playing out now. This is what I do. Matrix re-imprinting is the process. When you heal past limiting events, say, for instance, that time when you were 7 years of age and you got bullied at school, or that time where your first boyfriend broke up with you, or girlfriend or partner broke up with you. When you also heal that time that your younger sibling was born and you thought it meant that you were no longer lovable because all the attention was going to the younger baby. I know, right? That's a thing, okay? I've seen people believe that they were not worthy because their mum and dad decided to have another child. It's freaky. So when you heal that birth of the first sibling, when you heal that time, that abuse or anything that you went through in the past that was horrific and traumatizing, when you clear the events where you felt like you weren't good enough, when you get rid of them out of your mind and your psyche and your nervous system and subsequently your energy field, guess what starts to happen? When you re-imprint your matrix, when you change your perception, because everything is perception. When you change your perception of your reality or your experiences from the past, because who's to say It's real. It's just what you made it mean. And you start to imprint new reprograms and new reimprints from the past. You start to change how you feel. Now, when you start to change how you feel, you start to change your present moment awareness and what you give your attention to. And when you change your present moment awareness, guess what's starting to happen into this timeline that you're on? Whereas everything from the past was predetermining what was going to show up now, because everything from the past has been healed and resolved, your future potential changes. What you do right now, based on what you're willing to let go of from the past, reprogram, reset, change your nervous system, change the emotions that you're feeling, energy in motion, what starts to attract to you, because these are the 12 laws of the universe, not just about the law of attraction, it's the law of karma, it's the law of cause and effect, it's the law of reciprocity, the law of oneness. When you start to shift your matrix, your energy, by getting rid of these old events, by healing them, this is what my work does, and imprinting new beliefs, new attitudes, new potential, new emotions, what starts to show up in your life is profoundly different to what could have been showing up. Because here's the catcher, and you all know this. Until you get the lessons and learn and grow and evolve from the constant patterns that keep showing up in your life, then you'll keep getting hammered with the same stuff. And when you go inwards and go through and release and heal, your entire quantum field changes. What does that mean? More money, more love, better relationships, more opportunities, expansion, joy, love, peace. Yet to feel all of those, sometimes we need to dig in and get rid of the crap that stopped you feeling like that in the first place. So remember this, you are not just a linear timeline. You are a matrix energy field surrounded by an imprint of everything that's ever happened to you. And when you change the imprints, you change your reality. And when you re-imprint, then look what starts to happen. And that's where I've seen clients manifest love, start their dream business, finally release toxic relationship patterns, walk away from what's no longer serving them, find more empathy and patience for themselves, start to love themselves more, because they're no longer the imprint of those 0 to whatever years it is to this present moment. It's powerful stuff. It's reprogramming your computer. It's putting in new hardware so that your software upgrades and updates. That's how it works. And what happens from that? Then your output is all the things that you truly want to experience and receive in this life. So hopefully that made sense. Enjoy. If you've got more questions about how we can do this work together one-to-one, please reach out. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video soon. Catch you later. Bye.